You know, and the media, of course, classified it as well. But thankfully, everybody, you know, thankfully it wasn't, you know, it could have been a lot worse. And from the human perspective, I'm glad that's not the case. You know what, before we go ahead and close it out, let's have some good news here. The government recognizes same-sex marriage in 6 new states. Same-sex married couples in Alaska, Arizona, Idaho, North Carolina, West Virginia, and Wyoming will now qualify for Social Security benefits and other types of social insurances typically reserved for married couples. This now brings the state count up to 32 out of the 50 states in the United States that are allowing same-sex marriage. Good for you folks. A step in the right direction, in my honest opinion. You know, that particular subject does not bother me like it does bother some people. I'm very happy. I have friends that are you know, gay and that you know, even some coworkers in the 9 to 5 that I know of that have been married and they're happy and they've never been happier. And you know, it's good. People need to be happy, and we need to think about happy news, especially in times and weeks like these where there's just so much crap going on. And, you know, I think it's a good story. So, shall we close with that?
I think we should close with that.
All right, let's cue the music. Alrighty, Dawn, another successful week. I like to think. You know, you're getting better and better every week, by the way. I should let you know that. I can see your comfort.
So basically you're saying I was bad in the beginning.
You're pretty terrible.
Really?
No. You're getting.
Do you see? I mean, you guys hear what I have to put up with on a day-to-day basis, right? I mean, this is just ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
I mean, let's just let's end this now before it gets any worse, okay?
No, but I will say I do see the comfort level, and I'm glad you're really taking a shine to this, and your new segment is great. Keep it up. We look forward to it again next week, so thank you, Dawn. And let's go ahead and get into the specifics here. This is a copyrighted podcast to the Gear Radio Networks, and any rebroadcast or reproduction without the express written permission of myself, Dawn, or the Gear Radio Networks in general is strictly prohibited. Let's go ahead and just, we'll call it a day here. Next week we may or may not have a guest. It won't be Dawn's birthday next week, but it will be maybe a spooktacular. Not really. We will probably listen.
I'm sorry. Wow.
Listen, it's
just going right down. I mean, it started up high and it's just going downhill.
That's what it does. It can't be any worse than the other week when we were talking about condoms. I'm still not over that.
You had to bring that up.
I sure did. So, in any event, good day to you, Dawn. Thank you again. You want to say goodbye to?
I mean, thank you to the fans. Thank you to the haters, because I know you guys listen.
Oh, yeah.
So I definitely want to thank you. We'll see you next week, right?
All right. For Dawn Cimino, this is John Cimino saying so long, everybody. Good night now.